Hi ladies, and welcome back to my channel. Today this video is going to be a little something different. I'm doing a product review slash company info, I guess you want to call it, or company info slash product review, or company review slash product review, whatever. I'm going to be talking about a new company that's new to me, and I'm also going to be reviewing some products that they sent to me. So first, the name of the company is called Tmart. I don't know if any of my viewers have ever heard of this company before. I have never heard of them. So when the lady contacted me, I was like, who the heck is Tmart? Is this real? So she contacted me this week. I think it was either Monday or Tuesday, and she was wanting to know if I was interested in reviewing some of their makeup products that they sell on their online store. They sell everything, mind you. They sell everything from clothes, shoes, jewelry, electronics, iPhone cases, nail supply stuff, beauty stuff. They sell every freaking thing on this site, everything, and everything ranges from $1 to like $300 or something like that. So when she contacted me, I thought this was kind of strange. I never heard of this company called Tmart before. It's an international online store. They ship everywhere in the world. So I did my research first. She sent me a link to their company as well as a couple of links to different products on the site. So on my lunch break that Tuesday, I believe, I did a whole bunch of research. Better Business Bureau. I checked YouTube to see if there was other YouTube people who have done reviews on this company and their products, and there were. And I checked to see if anyone had anything negative to say as far as scamming, not getting a product, blah 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 blah. Haven't heard anything bad about, from the research that I did, I didn't find out anything bad about the company. So I contacted Annie, who was the young lady that contacted me. I contacted her back and said sure, I wouldn't mind reviewing some of their products or whatever, and let you guys know about them. Their makeup is pretty inexpensive. When I went on and saw the prices for just about everything that they had from, I looked through the whole site. Home decor, they have home decor on this site. I looked through everything to, you know, comparing their prices against, like, say, Walmart, Kmart, Target, and stuff like that. Their prices are freaking ridiculously cheap, and they offer free shipping. So it does not matter where you live out in the world. You can live in freaking the Arctic Ocean. Seriously, it does not matter where you live at in the world or how many items you buy. The shipping is always free. So if you buy one thing that costs $1.25, the shipping is still free, even if you live in Afghanistan. So that's ridiculously dope right there all the way. So I thought that was amazingly cool. So what she did was send me a they on their site they have a 88 warm palette with a 24 piece makeup brush kit, and they have it together, and it's $24.95 I think on the site. So she sent me that to try out and review for you guys. Now she contacted me. Now we was going back and forth between Monday and Tuesday. She contacted me back Tuesday and said she'll let me know when the package has been shipped. Well, Wednesday, or was it Wednesday? No. Something like, well, anyways, I got my package Thursday. She let me know Thursday morning that my package should be here, and I checked and it was already at my door, like literally waiting on me. So she sent it Tuesday. I got it Thursday. No, she sent it Wednesday. I got it Thursday. And it was express mail. So I don't know if everybody gets express mail, but I'm letting you know it was pretty fast shipping. I couldn't believe it that I had gotten it that fast. So Thursday I played in it a lot. I tested out the brushes. I tested out the eyeshadows, as well as Friday as well. And I think I wore a look to church on Saturday as well. Yeah. So just so I wanted to get a feel of, you know, how the brushes work and how the product is before I said, hey guys, let me tell you about this new stuff I found, right? Okay, so anyways, everything came packaged. It came into, I don't have the packaging with me, but it came in something like this. This is from something else, but it came in something like this, and it was extra bubble wrapped, extra padded. The 88 Warm palette comes in this box that also, when you take the Warm palette out, it comes bubble wrapped as well. And this is what the palette looks like. There's nothing on the front, no name or nothing, so you can pretty much decorate this to your discretion. In the end, on the back, it looks like this. You get a little sticker right here that lets you know that it's an 88 Warm palette. When you open it, it looks like this, and you have all types of different shades of browns, beiges. I mean, pretty much what a Warm palette should look like. You get this nice size mirror. It comes with 2 sponge applicators, but I don't like those, so I threw them out. But yeah, that's what the 88 Warm palette looks like. The brush kit comes in this leather case, and it comes with the, like, tied in a bow, but this is the leather case it comes in, or faux leather case. I'm not sure if it's real or not. But when you unroll it, you have all your brushes here. Some of my brushes are missing because I just got through using them doing that 5-minute makeup challenge thing. But yeah. So your brushes come like this, and your brushes, each brush comes with, let me stop lying. Each natural hair brush comes with a brush guard. The handles come wrapped in plastic. And all the synthetic brushes just come with the plastic on them. So basically that's what it's like. So let me just get right into, since I gave you a little background info about the company, let me get right into the actual product itself. Like I said, I've already played around in the colors and did a few looks using them. The look I'm wearing right now also came from this palette. So yeah. I'm gonna give my honest opinion, you guys. This palette is really comparable towards like e.l.f. eyeshadow products. Now, to some of you, that's probably a bad thing. To some of us who love and appreciate e.l.f., that's an awesome thing. You guys know I'm a huge fan of e.l.f., but I love e.l.f., and I've never really had a problem with their eyeshadow palettes, though I must say that I really don't care for the first 100 eyeshadow palette that they came out with, but every other eyeshadow palette after that I love. I love all the eyeshadow books, beauty books, but yeah, this is not about e.l.f. So I would compare this palette to them, but I will probably put this palette on a little bit of a higher scale from, say, the e.l.f. 100 eyeshadow palette. The old one, it's much better than the old one, and a little bit better than the second one that they came out with. The pigmentation of a lot of these eyeshadows are bomb. Okay. The pigmentation is awesome. Can't really see that one, but that's like a goldy peachy coral color. It's really pretty. And here's a black. A little bit of a downside on it though is the eyeshadows are like powdery, so you have to really be careful with them because you will get a lot of fallout. They're not powdery to the point where when you put them on it kind of doesn't blend well. Like, there's a lot of makeup out there that does that, especially really cheap makeup that does that. I find like a lot of the LA Color eyeshadows that come in those like 10 pans and 12 pans are like that, but these are a lot more they're pigmented, but they're still powdery. So I will compare the consistency to e.l.f.'s single eyeshadow, individual eyeshadows that you can buy to put inside those little magnet cases. Those are much like that, meaning they're pretty well damn pigmented, but they leave a lot of fallout. Some of the colors are a hit and miss, but in most palettes that's what you'll get. Some colors are just a little bit more pigmented than others, so a base is really good to use up under these to make them really shine. In this palette you get a bunch of browns in almost every shade you can think of. You get a few golds, bronzy colors, you get some peachy coral colors, you get even some green colors in here, and also a blue color. You get also a black. In this palette also there's a few mattes, and the rest of them are pretty much satin finish eyeshadows. So yeah, if I had to grade this palette on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this palette an 8. Yeah, I would give it an 8 because it's a wonderful beginner palette. So if you're just starting off in the makeup world and you want something with a lot of choices, a lot of colors, but still neutral and not yet ready to be in the bullseye, but still neutral, but at a very reasonable price, then I would recommend this is a good palette to have. I wish I would have known about T-Mart like when I started off in makeup. This probably would have been something I would have really loved having in my collection. Okay, so let's get right into the brushes. I'm going to start with the brushes that I've already previously used. Like I said, you get 24 brushes in this kit. I thought that a lot of these brushes were duplicated, but I was wrong. As I took them out, I realized that they're not duplicated. They look like they are, but they're not. Okay, you're going to get this really large fan brush, and let me just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the brushes are natural hair brushes, and I really like these. They're very soft. I also like them because they're really compact and dense. I don't like flimsy brushes or foo-foo brushes. I like my brushes to be packed and very dense because to me they blend so much better that way. I would compare these to e.l.f.'s dollar brushes, but I would put these probably on a slightly higher scale, only because these are much softer than e.l.f.'s dollar brushes, and these are much more compact and dense. They have much more hair in the brushes, bristles should I say, in the brushes themselves. Now these brushes stink when you get them. There's no way I can say that without sounding horrible. They smell kind of vinegary, and I think it's because they cleaned these brushes before they sent them, and whatever they cleaned them with smells completely like vinegar or whatever. So I recommend washing these brushes with something that smells a little nice, because the odor at first sight is horrendous. Also, these brushes slightly shed. I kind of like to take my brushes and kind of do like this with them when I first get them, to get any loose hairs as possible, so I won't have problems with them shedding in the future. But yeah, they do shed at first use. This one I pretty much got all the loose parts off. But yeah, for the price and the fact that you get it all jumbled together, you can get these separately, but I'm not sure how much they are separately. But in the kit with the eyeshadow palette and the brushes is $24.95, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'll leave the correct prices in the link below in the description box. But for the price, I would say that these brushes are freaking awesome. So you get this fan brush, you get a powder brush. You get 2 powder brushes, one a little larger than the other. You get this nice, I want to say it's a contour brush, but I would probably use it for highlight and blush. And like all of these brushes are super soft. Like I can't stop touching them. They're so freaking soft. But yeah. And then the rest of the brushes are all synthetic fiber brushes, so these brushes can be used wet or dry, and with wet or dry product. And you get a couple of eyeshadow brushes. You get a crease brush, which is what this one here is, a crease brush. You get a smaller eyeshadow brush, you get large eyeshadow brush, a medium-sized eyeshadow brush. You get a concealer brush, which I used earlier, something like this. It has product all over it. You get a couple of concealer brushes in different sizes, as well as detailed brushes, much smaller brushes for more detailed work. You get a thin eyeliner brush. You get a more thicker one. And you also get, I think you get an angled one too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. You get an angled brush. You can use this for your brows, or you can use this to do eyeliner as well. You also get a nice size spoolie. And you get a sponge tip applicator one. These are really good for picking up pigment or glitter. And you also get the brow and comb groom brush as well. If I had to rate these brushes on a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to say I'll give them an 8, because to be quite honest, I use these brushes for the past couple of days and I have had no problems with them, other than the slight shedding that you get when you first get them. That's the only problem, and I really am not the person that's so picky about that happening. Now, if it's a constant thing, like every time I touch my face there's hair everywhere, then I would have a problem. But I did not have a problem with that. They shedded that. They had loose hairs at one time, and like I said, I have a tendency to go and like do this to all my brushes, no matter where I get them from, to get that loose hair. But after that, I didn't have problems when I used these products on my face. So I'll give them an 8. They're pretty soft, they blend well, they apply product really well, and I really like them. This is also a really good beginner's brush set as well. So if you're a beginner in makeup, then I think this is an awesome brush set to have in your collection when you're first starting off, because it's inexpensive, gives you a chance to practice and work with stuff, and you get like a whole bunch of brushes, so who can't beat that. So I really want to thank Annie for sending me these products to try out and review for you guys. I'll actually be doing my own purchases from the company outside of this, because they have so much stuff, and I was like a kid in a candy store when I saw this site. So it's tmart.com, and they ship internationally all over the world, doesn't matter where you live, and shipping is always free no matter how much stuff you buy. The shipping is always free. Alrighty, thank you guys for tuning in my channel, listening to me rant on about this company. I hope you guys give it a try. If you do, let me know what you thought about the products. They sell so many different makeup kits, so many different makeup palettes and products, from lip liners, eyeliners, lipsticks. I mean, they sell freaking everything. I will leave a link to the channel down below, or to the online store down below. If you guys have any questions about the company that I can hopefully answer for you guys, then just leave it down in the description box. If you have any questions on if I didn't explain anything in the video as far as how well the product worked, and you have a question on that, leave it down in the comment section as well, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys with those answers. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Bye.